I did a lot of other things for years chasing money, and I never really had a passion for the industry I was in. I liked making connections. I liked building business, but I never loved the actual thing that I did, right? And then this thing that we do now, I fell in love with it by accident. And it, not to sound cliche, the whole thing, like if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life, but that's real. But anyhow, hearing your heart get charged after that first one and seeing the response of the families and the kids, and then going on the deliveries, we did a build with you when you were there in Utica. Then I went on a delivery sometime after that in Utica as well, and seeing that firsthand, it made your story that you told me mean more than it did, and it touched me the first time. I tell my kids, the youngest one who's still in college, if you don't love what you're doing coming out of those four walls, find something different, because you're not going to be happy,
and it goes back to, I tell people on podcasts all the time, I'm like, listen, you can hear stories, you can even see video testimonials of what we do, but until you're in the room, right, with those kids and you're delivering that bed and you feel the emotions, you don't get the full experience.
Yeah.
And you're right. I spent a lot of years chasing the dollar, and you probably relate to this, Pete. It's not so much the dollar. It was a measure of success. That's what I was more in keen to. It's the zeros behind the paycheck was your ultimate success in life. And as I grew older, I think part of this transition for me was, I don't care about dollars. Why does that have to be my measure of success? And you realize a lot of people don't measure success that way. But it really got me thinking, what is actual success look like for me in my world? And that's when I think that hole really started to rip open in my heart, because I quickly realized what I thought was success, and what I've been taught and told was success by others was not success for me.